So I'm not normally the type to go on about uh, gaming news normally, like at the spur of the moment. But I I just did some reading on the Steam Deck. Now, the thing about the Steam Deck that I find particularly interesting, hang on, I'm going to sit down and explain this. The thing about the Steam Deck that I find particularly interesting is that, from what I've read, it's trying to be a PC that is portable. Like, supposedly you can load other apps that aren't Steam onto it. Uh, but I think the point is that it's mainly for gaming. But besides that, it's very possible because, like, despite me putting on the appearance of a quote unquote Nintendo gamer, hey guys, look at them. No, but like, despite the public perception of me is probably a Nintendo gamer, that is not what I am. I'm actually more a PC person than anything. I grew up on Wii, PS2, and PC, and I probably played PC the most out of those three. Well, except for Lego Indiana Jones on PS2, because that game rocks. But I find it very interesting because it seems to be like it's very possible that from a technology standpoint, it could bridge the gap between like portable, like no, between like PC and portable gaming, and maybe even console and portable gaming. Like, the thing about the Switch, right, is that because the Switch is meant to be a hybrid console, um, it's not very powerful. And, you know, even with the OLED model coming out, apparently the specs on that aren't that great either. Um, Here's the thing though, the Steam Deck, I think it said it had like an AMD or something. Like, what does the Switch have? I think the Switch uses like an Intel, doesn't it? So like, yeah. But the point being is that it's I I'm not one for specs analysis, but it seems like it could be better than the Switch. And the ironic thing is that they're having a dock that is coming out for the Steam Deck too. I don't know why you would need that, because like I would feel like the point of this Steam Deck thing would be to have it on the go. Like, if you were just going to have a PC, you could just use your PC and a monitor to play it at home. I don't think you'd need a dock for TV and shit. Um, so it's like, I don't know. This is like the equivalent of a drunken rant, because like I've been up all night watching Beastars season 2. Pretty good so far. I'm on like the last couple episodes, which I'm gonna get to after uploading this video. But um, I want to see how games run on it, right? Because they have those little gifs on the website that says, like, oh, this is running on prototype footage, prototype hardware. But I doubt that that is true. Like, it's not going to be that good. And I'm not even going to get it, to clarify. Like, it's way too pricey. And honestly, it being pricey, it probably has a good reason to be pricey. Like, what I'm more concerned with, well, not concerned, but, excited for, is the technological advancement that it presents. Because, I'm not really one for the portable, except for the DS, because the DS still has some really good exclusives. Um, but with the Steam Deck, just fucking use Citra. Wait, is Citra's the 3DS emulator, right? I don't know, I'm not fucking one for emulators. I'm sure that fucking someone down in the comments, I know exactly who. You know who you are. But uh, we'll probably say, yes, it is Citra. Because I'm pretty sure I remember them actually playing something on Citra a while back. But yeah, I think it's a thing to keep an eye out for. Like, even if you're not into PC gaming, if you're into just the technology behind it. So, I'm going to keep my eye out. Like, I don't really consider myself much of a gamer. Uh, because, I find that I either don't have time to game or, I'm just working on videos. But, yeah. I really have no point to this video. Like, I just wanted to say that, oh yeah, the Steam Deck looks like a good technological advancement. That could bridge, like, that could revolutionize, portable gaming. Because, like, if it is like, if it does run like a PC, like on the go, that's better than like phones. like, that's actual mobile gaming. Because that's like consoles and shit, you know? Like, if it does turn out to have the actual power of a PC, granted, I looked at the specs, I glanced at them, and it was just a bunch of numbers, so don't quote me on this. But if it like, because here's the thing, like they have to have a pretty like Valve, right? They have to have pretty good hopes for it. This is my closing statement. They have to have pretty good hopes for the thing if they're actually making it Steam integrated. Because the thing about Steam is that it was built for PCs. So, like, there are games on Steam that require, like, fucking Windows 10 and, like, a fucking, like a fucking, uh, like, what is it? The new one, like the 2050 or whatever. Like NVIDIA, you know? So it's like, I'd wonder how they would make that. Actually, it's not even 250, like 2050. Isn't it 3050 now? Point being is that, like, there are some games that require some strong ass graphics cards, and VR is one of those. The Steam Deck probably won't have VR. I doubt that a portable console at this time in technology history could even do that. If it does, that would be amazing, but I have my doubts. Uh, Maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, probably more likely 10 years than 5. But point being, I think it's interesting. That has been the video. Um, Closing statement is fucking stupid gamers.